Hi everyone, welcome to LA Bellydance Academy Yoga and Dance Technique with me, Nicole Mathis-Berman. I'm super happy to be here with you, and I hope that everything is going well with you. You are feeling healthy, safe, and at home. Please remember that dance and yoga is an active sport, and make sure that you take care of your body and take care of yourself. If there's anything that is hurting or doesn't feel quite right, just stop and do less, take a break, modify, and make sure that you are feeling good while you do this practice. So let's go ahead and we'll start with torso alignment, again with holding the block or a book, or just having your hands straight out. Okay, so if you have a block, go ahead and get one. And if you have a yoga mat, go ahead and place it down. Take the block in between your hands, and as you hold, you are going to want to lift your shoulders over your hips. Make sure your rib cage is not sticking out, your rib cage is in, and you are completely centered in your body in a very comfortable and placed way. So we are working on alignment today. And in this position, go ahead and take your block and make sure that your elbows are slightly bent, like that, not so straight where it's hyperextended. You want to bend it, and as you bend it, engage all of your abdominal muscles and all of your back muscles, and really engage your lower abdominals. So you're not arching your back, you kind of have it lifted and up. And your feet are parallel. If you're standing, you can go ahead and sit down if you prefer. And go ahead and take a breath. Inhale and hold, and exhale, raising your spine taller and taller and taller. Breathe in and hold, and raise your spine taller and taller. One more time. Inhale and hold. Now as you exhale, go ahead and raise the block as high up as you can go without arching your back, without disengaging your alignment. And breathe, exhale, pulling up taller in your spine. Inhale. Now as you exhale, push down through the floor and get taller, get some length, get some length. Woo, we just grew 1/4 of an inch. Continue with that again. Breathe in and hold, and exhale, grow taller and taller and taller and taller, and bring the block in front of your chest. 2 more breaths. Inhale, and push down through the ground with your feet and raise your spine as you exhale. Taller, 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 taller. Very good. Inhale, and as you exhale, bring the block behind you, and you're going to bend your elbows now and really push your palms together, or if you don't have one, you're just holding your arms here without arching your back. Really lift up and find that perfect alignment in your body. Breathing. Okay, that's enough of that. Go ahead and put it down if you have one with you. And go ahead and take your right hand and place it in your lower abdominals, and you're mirroring me, and take your left hand and place it over your right hand. And from this position, find that alignment. So we're just kind of actively engaging our lower abdominals. So we're lifting up and in, which is the stance that we use all the time in our belly dance technique classes. And you're just going to work on your breathing and just center yourself. Inhale, do the same practice And exhale, raise your spine. Inhale. And exhale. Breathe in. And breathe out. Allow your hands to fall down by your side. Chin goes forward. And keep breathing. Chin up to the ceiling. And exhale, chin down. This should feel very good. And begin to rotate your neck in a comfortable manner. With your breath guiding your movement. Still engaging your lower abdominals. And awareness, bringing great awareness to your alignment. What your torso is doing. Circling your neck the other way. Shoulders. Rotate your shoulders. You can make it small or big, whatever feels good for you. And rotate the other way. Now we're going to try to do something a little tricky, where you have your right shoulder, you're mirroring me, going backwards, while your left shoulder is going forwards. So try it at the same time. It might feel a little awkward, and then still be aware of your alignment in your lower abdominals. Pull it towards your sacrum, your lower abdominals, opening up your back. And go the other way. The shoulder goes back. This one comes forward. And keep breathing. And rotate 1, 2, 3. Now bring your shoulders up. Inhale and exhale. Just kind of bounce down a little bit into the ground. You just kind of bounce. And breathe in. We're shaking out all our tension from sitting at the computers and sitting at our desks all day. And take your arms up. You're going to open up your legs slightly. Really engage all of this, all the work that we just did, and pull your palms back. Go ahead, hold that position. Pulling your palms back. This is going to open up your yin energy, your female energy. You might feel it on the inside, pushing through. And then take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale, reach towards your right, just your torso, and lay your head gently on a pillow. Take a couple breaths. Breathe in and reach gently towards your left. Inhale. Exhale. Head on a pillow. Inhale. Exhale. This is a gentle warm-up that we're doing that you can do prior to any activity, as a matter of fact. Breathe in. Exhale. Stretch over. And breathe in. And exhale. Really paint a big circle around you. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And make sure you engage your lower abdominals. You can bend your knees slightly. And from here, go ahead and bend forward, out and forward. Drop your hands. Relax your neck. Exhale. Take an inhale. And move all the way to the other side. And push out. Inhale. reach up and exhale all the way to the side. Oh, you can pause, bend your knees slightly, protect your hyperextension, your hamstrings. If you're not quite warmed up yet, shake it out. Exhaling and push to the other side. We'll do that one more time. It feels so nice to breathe in oxygen, fill our blood, relax all our tension. Sitting at the computer all day doing work. Inhale. And bend your knees slightly. Exhale. And push. And then go ahead and maintain that torso alignment. Bring your feet in just a little bit. Bend your knees. Allow your arms to just completely relax. And all you're going to do is just move your shoulders. And as your knees are bent, squeeze your inner thighs together. Engage your lower abdominals and allow your arms to just loosely begin to pat your kidneys. Send some good energy to our internal organs. And go ahead, shake that out. Very good. Now we're just moving down from our head down to our feet, taking your hands on your hips and just make your hips move to the right. Still engage and lift. Inhale, exhale, move to the left. And begin to circle. You can take your right hand here and your left hand on your back. Circle to the right. If you have a tight spot, you can kind of pause and work it out a little bit. And go the other way. Just a gentle warm up. Okay, now go ahead. Now, as if you're carrying two very heavy buckets of water, you're going to balance over onto your left foot and lift your knee up and just circle your foot, your heel. This is actually loosening up your hip. And circle the other way. Good. Now go ahead, take the other leg and circle. Circle the other way. You can take it into your ankles, shake it out, do what you want. Now you're going to take your hands into little fists like this, and we're going to just pat, waking up our body. Pat, pat, pat. You might find a spot that you want to spend more time on. Go right ahead, pat the other. Another one you can do is with your hand open, so it's kind of like a slapping. So commonly do little fists or a slapping, whatever feels better for you. This is actually a fun activity if you have a partner, if you can, when you do each other's backs and the backside with the slapping is really, really feels good. It takes out a lot of tension. Move down your body. I see some, hi Erica, and go ahead and your legs. Wake up your legs. Oh yeah, my hamstrings are sore. I did yoga practice all week. And give your knees a nice little massage and opening up your knees. Okay. Now, our body should feel, just go ahead and stand there for a second and just notice. Still be aware of your alignment. Just, you can close your eyes if you want. I like to close my eyes. It makes me feel more centered in myself. Kind of stop all the exterior stuff and go more internal and just be here and present rather than trying to be out there. Okay, let's go ahead and start to do a little bit of yoga, which is some gentle yoga. Go ahead and bring your feet together at the top of your mat, hands by your sides. Reach your arms way up to the sky, breathe in. And exhale, forward fold, nice and gentle. Go ahead and take a minute down here. Open up your legs hip width apart and just hold on to your elbows. You can bend your knees slightly if you're not quite warmed up in the hamstrings, or you can straighten them if you're feeling warmed up. But do engage your lower abdominals. You can just kind of sway a little bit, shake your head no and yes, 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 no. Such a beautiful day. And drop your arms down and just roll up through your spine. And let's move on. We're going to breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, find your way to plank or tabletop. So this is plank. Shoulders over your wrists. Still engaging your lower abdominals. Squeezing your tush, or by all means, go into tabletop. So you're either holding plank or tabletop. As I discuss your alignment, make sure your elbows aren't hyperextending. You want to round them like we did when we held the block. And you want to hold your torso in the way that we were aligning ourselves from the very beginning of the class. So from this position, we're going to move into Chaturanga. Go all the way down. And we'll move into Cobra. Inhale. Exhale. Through tabletop, tuck your toes. And let's move into downward dog and take 3 breaths. And move into tabletop or plank. Inhale. Exhale. You can do it the way that we just did, or you can go right into a Chaturanga where your body hovers as you exhale. Inhale to up dog, or go back to Cobra and find your way to downward dog. Breathing, and careful not to arch your back, still engaging your torso in the alignment that we are practicing today and every day. Inhale, exhale, repeat. Inhale. Exhale. 3 breaths. Let's try something a little fun where you're going to just push against your right hand and your left foot, so you kind of feel a stretch there. You can even take your hand up and bring it down. Push through your right foot and your left hand. This is really all about balancing. You might find one side is easier than the other. And on your next exhale, walk or jump in between both hands. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, reach your arms way up to the sky. And exhale down. Let's do another one, nice and gentle. Breathe it in. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, find your way to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. 3 to 5 breaths. You can always take a break and go into child's pose. On your next exhale, on empty, you go high up to your tippy toes and exhale. Either walk or jump forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up to the sky. And exhale, hands by your side. Let's go ahead and do another one. We'll do 2 of them, okay? So let's just go and go for it. Walk or jump. Three to 5 breaths. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. All the way up and exhale. One more. Walk or jump. Halfway up. Exhale forward. Inhale, arms up to the sky. And exhale. Go ahead and stand there at the top of your mount in mountain posture. And center yourself again. Feel your heartbeat. Feel your body gaining more. We're going to move on into Surya Namaskara B. Breaking it down. Going to breathe in, chair posture, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale. You can put your knees down if you want, or jump. And upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Going to take your knee right away into your chest, and let's go into a high lunge. You're going to push through the back of your heel. Make sure your knee is in alignment with your ankle. Kind of like this runner's lunge. If you feel comfortable here, you can stay here, or you can rise on up to a high lunge. If you feel wobbly, open up your leg more open so you're not on a tightrope. This feels good. Inhale and exhale. You can do a little arch. Also like you to try this. Bend your knee in the back. Lift your lower abdominals as you straighten that knee. Woo. Again, bend it. And lift your lower abdominals, that alignment that we were working on, and straighten. Bring your hands down. Let's just go ahead and bring your left leg straight with your right, and bring your right leg back, or whatever leg you haven't done yet, and take yourself off the tightrope. Nice. Push through the heel. Stretch through the top of your head. And if you're ready to go up, let's go up. You can hook your thumbs. Now let's bend that knee and really lift through your lower abdominals, and then slowly straighten. Alignment, knee over ankle. Again, bend that knee and slowly straight. Lift up your spine. Lift, 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 lift. And if you want, go ahead and take a little back bend. And exhale down, find your way to Chaturanga. And inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. Go ahead and walk or jump. Halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, hands by your side. Let's just do one more. Inhale, chair. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Knee to chest. You can stay in high lunge instead of warrior one. Inhale, exhale, all the way down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left knee to chest. We can stay in our high lunge. Inhale, exhale, and down you go. You can put your knees down if you want. Breathe in, and downward dog. Woo! That gets your heart rate going. So good for you. Go ahead and take your knees down and tuck your toes and find your way to child's pose. And take a break. And come on up, back into tabletop. Tuck your toes back into downward dog. Walk or jump forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair position. And exhale, hands by your side. All right, good job. Let's do a couple of warrior ones and warrior twos. Just go straight to it. So at the top of your mat, take your left foot and step it back off the tightrope, and notice how my back foot is facing on a diagonal going that way. Go ahead and bend this knee. Make it smaller or bigger, whatever feels good in your body, and your hips are facing forward. Alignment. And reach your arms up. 3 breaths. And 3. Hands to your hips. Go ahead. Lift your heel up and bring it to your front foot. Take your other leg back. Make sure you're off the tightrope. Toes facing forward, therefore your hips can face forward, and we're holding all of that alignment that we are working on today and every day. And breathe. Excellent. Hands on your hips. Turn your foot, bend your knee, bring it in. Right leg forward, left leg back, or whatever the other leg, the first side that you did. Again, inhale. Warrior one now. As you turn, you're going to bring this heel forward. Just see how it's like wiggling forward. So, and this toe goes back, straight back, and you're pulling your heels together and holding your alignment. Looking past your middle finger, straight line across, and breathe. Pull those heels together. Good. All right, go back to your high lunge, hands on your hips, and bring it back. Take the other leg. Warrior one. Find the stance that works for you and your body. Pull up. Oh, this feels so nice. And moving into, see how this foot just went boop, and this one goes in a little bit, and you have your hips in a line with each other, and you're pulling your heels together as you lift your lower abdominals up through your spine. And breathe. Good. Take your Find your way to the lunge and bring it back. Go ahead and take your leg back again. We're going to do warrior one. Inhale, exhale to warrior two. Inhale, and exhale, reverse. Come on up, and sideways. You want to stay there, or you put your hand down. And come on up, hands on your hips, find your way to a high lunge, and bring it together. Switch legs, warrior one. We're really working on our warrior one and warrior twos right now. Breathe in. And exhale, warrior two. Inhale, exhale, reverse your warrior. Couple breaths. And come on up. You can take your elbow, go to the side. Stay here or bring your hands to the ground. And are you aware of your alignment? Heels pulling together. Eye focus in the palm of your hand. And inhale, come on up. Woo. Turn it into high lunge and bring it forward. All right, everybody, good job. Let's go ahead and take our legs open to very wide second position. If you need to bend your knees a little bit, go ahead. Pull up. I like to do a little back bend, but you don't have to. And hands on your hips, exhale forward. If you take your hands down, if they touch the floor, have your fingertips in line with your toes. Hands on your hips. Inhale, come on up. All right, good. Bring your legs together. Let's shake it out. Let's just do a couple standing poses and then we'll move into technique. So go ahead and take your right leg. So you're mirroring me. You're either going to go here on your ankle, on your calf, turning out both hips in that posture, lifting up. Or if you feel comfortable, go ahead and take your leg up into your inner thigh, moving into tree posture. If you're good here, stay here. If you want more, you can play around with some arms. You can play around with your focus. And really feel your heel in the ground, pushing down. You should feel your glutes, your buttocks squeezing, and your thighs. Pulling up out of the ground. Okay, we are going to move on into plies. So go ahead, hands on your hips, toes forward, standing up nice and tall, using all of those things that we've aligned ourselves with our bodies, okay? And lift your lower abdominals, squeeze your inner thighs, feel it all the way wrapping around, spiraling like the spiral. And from that spiral, it's spiraled and you're so pulled up, you turn out into first position. Relax your shoulders, elbows slightly forward. Inhale, exhale, toes forward. And inhale, exhale, first position. Ask yourself, is my torso aligned with my hips? Do I feel flat? Am I spiraling? Lift that up even more. Inhale, exhale, close. Inhale, exhale, open. Good. Now we're going to move on to some feet stretches and demi-plies. Just keep your hands on your hips. You can have them fist or here. You're going to press, down, press, down. Let's do that again. That feels so good. In fact, I'm going to give you a little combo. So we're going to try to remember it. So you're going to press, turn in, and down. So one leg is turned out, one leg is parallel. Press, turn parallel, and down, maintaining your alignment. Bend both knees over your middle toes and turn out. Push your heels down into the ground as you squeeze and rotate, turning out. Up. I had to stop talking on that one because I was really pulling up there. So let's try that again. Here we go. And go. Press, down, really push, down, and bend. Turn out your hips, and push the heels down, 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 down. Very important when you do your press that you're on your second toe here, not your big toe. God forbid your pinky toe, you can break your ankle and it looks not so pretty, right? So press right there on your second toe. Let's try that again. Here we go. And press down, bend, turn out, stretch. 1, 2, 3, stretch. Now go demi-plie, straight, demi-plie, straight. Let's take our hands down. Arms go to first position. So this is first position arms, first position feet. And open your arms to second position. Now hold this position. Make sure you're lifting up, right? Everything that we've worked on. Everything that we worked on. Nice and lifted. You have to turn this down a little bit loud. Okay. So let's try that again. So we're here. And 1 and 2. Plie, open and stretch. Let's go demi-plie and stretch. Demi-plie and stretch. Notice I'm looking towards the right. Grand plie 1, heels on the floor. Open your knees, heels just fly up gently. Heels push down and close. Press 1 and 2 and 3 and stretch. Looking to the left. 1 and 2 and 3. Tanju your right foot out. Second position. Now, find all of those things that we've been working on. That alignment from the shoulders over the hips, the spine straight, pushing down through your heels while we're in second position. Additionally, the arms, the elbows still have to be rounded like we did in the very beginning of the class. And feeling your abdominals and your back. Just hold that for a minute. And also make sure you're extending out. Now we'll do the same exercise in second position. This is second position feet, second position arms. Press 1, press 2, bend, plie, and straight. Press 1, press 2, bend, plie, and straight. Let's repeat that. And press 1, press 2, and plie, open the knees. 2 demi-plies, 1, and stretch, and 2, and stretch, grand plie, and 6, and 7, again, and press 1, and 2, and open, and straight, again, press 1, and 2, 2 demi-plies, 1, demi-plie, 2, demi-plie, grand plie, 6, 7, and 8. Tendu. Let's go back to first position. We're going to do what is called an elevate, which means to rise. Just think of an elevator. Arms are in a nice rounded position, elbows slightly bent in front of you, and we're going to take an elevate press on your second toe. Come up and down. Press 1 and down. And squeeze those inner thighs together. Those legs really straight and strong. Top of the head. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dancers always count to 8, the most common counts that we know. And hold it, pull up, and go down. Woo. All right, let's move into second position. Same thing. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. I think we're in 5, 6, 7. Do you feel it? 8. Do you feel it in your legs? Are you doing it? And turn your head to one side. Be mindful of your placement. I feel it in my legs big time, especially after all those downward dogs and planks and warriors. Ah, nice, okay. Let's move on to tendu. So, tendu means to stretch, and it's spelled T-E-N-D-U. Arms in second position. If your arms get tired, bring them down here on your hips, but make sure your elbows aren't back, they're forward. So you're going to push your heel into the ground and stretch, like in a, push your heels, but stay lifted up over your supporting leg. Go through your demi-point and point your toe. Go parallel, out, close, and close. So just showing you the exercise. We're going to go out. We didn't do this last week. Parallel, close, out, and close. So no plie. Just really work on keeping your knees really straight and strong and together. And also really try to use your whole, you're here. Okay, so when you do your tendu, really lift your hips up and feel your legs strong. Ready? 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Diagonal front. 6, 7, 8. Diagonal front. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Push back. Parallel. Now you should feel high up on your tush. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, dégagé, disengage. We'll just do 3 and then hold. So you're gonna go and 1 and 2. See how I'm going through the foot, push through the point, through the foot, and heel. So you really have to have your foot pushing through the floor like a flat pancake and then going through the demi point and flick the toe there at the end. And that's your foot exercise today, pushing through that and close. So we'll just do 3 and you're going to perfect your stance in first position. So 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. Now here you go. Lift up. 1, 2, 3, and lift up. Back. 2, 3. Oh, and you can smile. Lift up. Side. 2, 3, and lift up. Let's try the other side. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, and perfect that. First, 1, 2, 3, and lift up, and back. 2, 3, and lift up, side. 2, 3, and lift up. Whew. Don't give up. Stay with me, stay with me, stay with me. And let's go ahead and hold balance. Put your arms up in 5th position. And just holding your leg out, really straight your knees. Turning out everything that we've worked on. You're utilizing that right now. Squeeze those inner thighs together. And then take the leg to the side or diagonal front. When I say side, I mean diagonal front. Now lift up. Now really lift up out of your hips as you go to arabesque. And kick this flat and pulled up. This is the tricky one. Take it back to the side, but bring your heel forward, 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 forward. All the way to the front. And breathe, other side. How are you guys doing? You guys okay? Breathe, balancing front. And side. Lifting up. See, I'm just right there on my hip. And hold it, woo. Straight your knees. Take it to the side. And close. Whew. Go ahead and take a sip of water. I need a sip of water. Take a moment. Okay, we are going to move on to rond de jambe, which means round of the leg. Okay, so in first position, have your arms in second. Again, if you need to take a break, you can put them on your hips. And we're going to go tendu devant, which is to the front, and then you go all the way around, rounding a beautiful half a circle and close. So let's do 3 of them, and then the 4th one will be in the air, en l'air, okay? So à terre is on the floor, en l'air is in the air. 6, 7, 8, rond de jambe. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And switch. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze those inner thighs. And 4. Now we're going to reverse. 1, 2. Really squish those knees straight. 3. And 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. Go ahead and move your heel a little bit in towards your middle of the other foot or all the way over. What feels good for you, okay? Or you could stay in first position too. So, press, flick. Now we're in coupe. Lift up through your supporting leg. Mirror me, so you should have your right leg up. Careful your heel isn't touching. You can see it in that mirror. Your heel is forward. Now you're just going to lift without moving your hips up to passe. Turn it out. From this position, bring your heel forward and keep your knee back. Going to move into an attitude and bring back to passe. From this position, knee to attitude and high passe. Lift. Think of block and lift. High attitude. This is called attitude. Lift your knee. Toes behind the knee. Attitude. Go back to passe. Turn out and slide down the leg. Switch. Same thing. Press. Flick to coupe. And lift the knee up. To single. But don't lift your hip up. If it only goes here, that's fine. Okay, so right here's fine. Lift to attitude. Your knee is back. Attitude side. Attitude back. And attitude side. Bring it back to passe. And come down. Go ahead and, let's do this little stretch here. A little stretchy stretch. Legs are parallel. Balance on your left leg. Take your right leg. Stretch your quadriceps. Done a lot of work and building our muscles and our balance. Let's take a little break. Shake it out. And try the other leg. Also, if you feel like, I might have mentioned it earlier, but if you feel like your balance is a little funny, you can always take a chair or hold onto a wall, or if you're in the kitchen counter is always a good height. So those are options that you can do. So let's go ahead and, speaking of which, I'm gonna hold on to this windowsill here, and we'll find your third position or fifth position. You're gonna find your coupe, and we're going to do fondue, which means to melt. One, and go through that attitude. That's why I did the attitude. And bend, and side. We're just keeping the leg low. If you feel like taking it high, you can take it high. And bend, and side. So we can go a little bit higher. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Point your toe to the side. Now from here, just rise up into susu. Take a step forward and turn around to the other side. And here we go. Ready? And bend, stretch, bend, stretch, bend, back. Again. 1. You can just go nice and low. Or if you want to go higher, you can go higher. And susu. Okay. Now, I would like to review some of the dance steps that we were doing last week and then add a couple. So, last week we were working on balance, which is a waltz. So just take your hands on your hips, point your right foot in front. What we did was we brushed this foot off the floor. So you take a step, point your, actually let me, mirror me. So point your right foot in front, and now you're gonna brush your left leg. Brush, step back, point your right leg in front, and brush in a plie. Then you're gonna take 2 steps on your tippy toes, like we balanced in releve. So brush, up, up, and on your 3rd one, you come down as you brush back in a plie. Okay? So here we go. Take your left foot, you're gonna take a step and then brush. Step, brush, up, up, brush, back. So brushing through, what is this position called? That's right, first position. Brush through first position. Here we go, and brush, up, up, and brush. One more time, slow. And brush your left foot, up, up, comes down, brush with your left foot. Let's go a little bit faster. 5, 6, 7, 8. Brush, up, up, brush. Step, step, up, up. So we go up, up again. So if it's consistent, you have 1, up, up. I'm making it smaller so I have room. Brush, up, up, down, up, up. Okay? Now you're going to bring your right arm forward. Your left arm. Brush, up, arms in second, and brush. Head on a pillow. There we go. So the arms are going here to second to here. It's this position. Okay? Here we go. Brush, up, up, brush, up, brush, up, brush. Now let's go a little smaller, a little faster. And go. Brush, up, brush, up, brush. All right, stay with me. Go to the other side. You guys are doing good. Point your left foot in front, arms to the side. Let's just do the legs first. Brush, up, up, brush, up, up, brush, up, up, brush, up, up. A little faster. Brush, up, up, brush, up, brush, up, brush, up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Arm, 2, 3. Arm, 2, 3. Arm, 2, 3. Arm, 2, 3. Right arm, left, right arm. Woo. And brush up, up, brush up, up, brush up, up. Oh, we're making it work. Good. Okay. Let's move on to soutenu. We did the rond de jambe, where we went from front, side, back. In a soutenu, you have just a front to the side, which is really diagonal front. And from this position, you're going to, as you go to the side, you're going to push off of this foot into a high position where you're balancing, where 2 legs become 1. Okay? So, you start with your right foot. Here we go. Plie, up, up. And go ahead, let's try that again. Down to your front. Push, up, up, down. Soutenu means to sustain. Breathe. Down. So as you scissor, you squeeze your inner thighs together, you're going to turn. So you have your right foot in front. I'm going to scissor my right leg in front, with the inner thigh, and then step. Right, left, the foot pattern, it's like walking, right? Dance is just like walking. You change your weight from one leg to the other. And 1, 2, 3. Left, right, left. 1, 2, 3. I threw the arm in there, but you can do it. I know you can. Up, 3. No, I'm not breathing. You have to breathe. See, when you breathe, you can balance. Try the other side. Left foot in front. So the arm, I didn't go over the arm, but you're in this position. You open to this position, and you close to this position. So your arm is in third position, you open to second, and you close to first. Up, up, with the breath. Up, up. So here we go. And and close. So this is actually U-E, left, right, left. If you're mirroring me, left, right, left, down. Again. Up, 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 and down. And I haven't gone over spotting. You pick a spot, you go where you're looking, and you look where you're going. Up, up, and down. One more time. Ready? And up, 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 and down. Okay, so we did waltz. We did soutenu. So let's piece those two together. Piece those two together. Got a little thing. Okay. So we're gonna go this way. Ready for your right foot in front to step on. Normally you would start with your back here and then you would step on it, but this is a good starting point. Here we go. And waltz, 2, 3, waltz, 2, 3, soutenu. How'd you do? Alignment. Ready? Here we go. And waltz, up, up, down, up, up, soutenu, and down. Now let's try to make it flow. 5, 6, 7, and waltz, up, down, and down. How are you guys doing? Keep practicing. Don't stop. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Try the other way. Slow first. 7, 8, and brush. Up, up, brush. Up, up, soutenu, and down. 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, up, up, and down. So brush your right foot, and the soutenu is left, right, left, if you're mirroring. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, left, right, and down. One more time. Here you go. Okay. That, and then we also did balance, where you balance from one leg to the other leg. So from here, you have your foot back. You extend this leg, bend this leg, and push. 2, 3. And push. 2, 3. And push. 2. And push. 2. Squeeze those inner thighs. Push. All right, and try to really rotate your upper body. Rotate. It's like our shoulder shimmies, which is really torso shimmies. Head on a pillow. Keep going. Now we're going to add a soutenu right here. Go. Soutenu. And take a step other way. 1, 2, repetition is good. Are you breathing? Step. Now let's try this. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, up. Let's go to the other side. Ah! Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, up. Hold. Now we're going to piece it together. Start with this one. I hope you're with me. Brush, brush, turn, step. 1, 2, 2, 3, turn. Hold. Piecing it together now. You got this. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3. Slow it down. Step 2, 3. Step 2, 3. And turn. Try it again, and then a couple times the other way. Ready? And 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3. Turn. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3. Turn. Other way. And 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3. Turn. Step. 1, 2, 2, 2. Turn. And again, 2 more times. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3. Suit to me. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3. Suit to me. Last time. Go. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3. Suit to me. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3. Suit to me. Good. Next week, I want to go over my knee and step. Wait, this is all in the choreography I'll be teaching you guys. Eventually, that rolls out in this class. Knee, guitar, small space. That's next week. So we'll add those things together, and then maybe we'll throw some fun little belly dance moves, and let's do a cool down. I got a workout, did you? Inhale, reach out. Exhale, flat back forward. Take one hand, place it down, take a gentle twist, down, and take a gentle twist. Bend your knees, shake it out, and roll up. I think you've earned your lunch and dinner today. And stay tuned, I believe we have plenty more classes coming up with LA Bellydance Academy, and I'm super happy to be here to dance with you on this beautiful Sunday with the birds and the bees, and there's starting to be a nice breeze, and the breeze. All right, mwah, take care.